Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, people? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? On this Motivation Monday, April 7th talk. That's right. As you enter into the chat, make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way in. Some of you going to the site. Some of you already at the site, like myself. And some of you are getting ready to go to your destination. You're going to different places, take care of your business. You know what I'm saying? Give all praises to the Most High on this Monday motivation. Listen, y'all, it's about to get warm. Some of you are dealing with different temperatures. I get that. You're still supposed to be motivated, even though it may not be typically warm in your particular state. And it's cloudy, it's not too sunny. Just give the Most High praise that you get up another day, another opportunity to not only better your life, to make great decisions and make the moves that need to be made. You know what I'm saying? And so what I want to talk about in this motivation is not only to be successful, is to learn how to communicate with each other. A lot of you miss out on opportunities because your communication skills is very poor. It's not excellent. It's not the best because of nerves, and you don't think that you have what it takes. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to be a regular person in this day of time, especially if you have the skill sets to do what needs to be done. Don't be afraid to learn from your past to better your future. You get what I'm saying? Because, see, you let your past dictate your opportunities to get around people that have your best interests. And because you think that everybody has it out for you, that's why you're not where you're supposed to be. And I'm here to tell you, in order to be successful and be great at having a relationship with the Most High, more importantly, getting your health together, getting down to business, having a relationship with the opposite sex, you have to believe, you have to trust one another to the best of your ability. Because how can we say we trust God and we trust Christ and we don't trust each other? And we see each other more than we see God and Christ. Think about what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, think about it. Y'all see each other every day. Y'all talk, y'all kick it, y'all do your thing. You know, you have children, whatever the case may be. Some of us don't have children. Some of you do have children. Your children around you. And sometimes people take things for granted. And I'm here to tell you that, you know, these are the things that should push you to want to do great, to want to be more motivated, to be more situated. And we should not be having this poor mouth, as Matt Voodoo Man used to say. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so like I'm saying, you should be want to be motivated. You should want to elevate your steps. You get what I'm saying? And not be afraid to go to the next, level or the next step. And a lot of you are starting to see that there's a lot of important things out there for you. And don't be afraid to support one another. You know what I'm saying? Support, with wisdom, with knowledge, with stability. And you cannot let no company nor people that don't do nothing with their life get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, they want handouts. They want to be a poor mouth. They want to make excuses as to why they're not where they need to be. And so, like me personally, I'm here where I'm supposed to be because the Most High wanted me to be here. It's His doing that I'm in the state of Florida. And you got a lot of folks who are miserable in their own particular state or their own particular situation, not knowing that there's places out there for you to get you to the next step, yet you don't want to put in the work. You want to be docile, and it's not fair to those who are not docile. You get what I'm saying? It's not fair to those who it's not lacking. It's not fair to those who figure things out and they try to pave the way for you and you just don't want to hear it because it doesn't fit your narrative. You get what I'm saying? And because it don't fit your narrative, now you don't want to, get involved. And then you say they sellouts and they this and that. And I was listening to the young man. Once again, I was listening to the young man, his father, and I seen the motivation in that young man. 13 years old. His father taught him very well. He don't make excuses. He said he still got more to do in life. And that, when people see that, man, the people that you least expect will push you to that limit because they like, they see themselves there already. So why not take you along the way? You get what I'm saying? And see, a lot of you got to get your communication skills together. You got to have great communication skills, excellent communication skills. And when I talk about poor communication skills, that's that three-letter word that a lot of you use in your conversation. And you can't have conversations with people if you use that three-letter word on a daily basis. And see, when you come into it like that, that's not going to get you elevated. It's not going to get you elevated. You get what I'm saying? And so when I look back at the things that I once did and the things I'm doing now, it's not only that people motivated me and pushed me, I had to make the initiative and the steps to step my vocabulary up, step my etiquette up, and get around things that make sense, if that makes sense to those who know how to make sense. You see what I'm saying? And see, what's happening is people's holding on to things that is no longer around, and they're missing out on great opportunities. You know how sufficient you could be if you just sit and watch and learn and take the initiative and pay your dues. More importantly, pay your dues. I don't think I realize, pay your dues of those who paved the way for you. Most people came before us, they didn't get the respect until they was gone. And it's like what Ringo say, why is it has to be when the person gone you appreciate them more than when they're around? You get what I'm saying? And so y'all gotta start thinking about what I'm saying, because everything comes with a price. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Everything comes with a price. So another thing is, let's give the flowers to the drivers, to the truck drivers, as Ringo would say, or to the people that deliver your goods and services. You know, say thank you. I appreciate you. You came to deliver what is going to be an opportunity for me to do what I need to do. And I think that the people in America should respect drivers more, transportation workers more, and truck drivers, and the people that be on them ships to bring it from different parts of the world. Keep them motivated. They got families too. They got wives. They got husbands. They got children, and they barely get to see them. So think about the sacrifice they make sure their family good. And so when I see these Ibaracis disrespect those type of people, protesting and acting a fool, do you realize that the most important people is those people on them ships that brings you good services, and the truck drivers that deal with hell of a traffic, dealing with different types of personalities on the road? Yo, I salute them. Salute the officers that, make the sacrifice. They barely see their family and wife and kids, and they got a duty to do. And so it's not easy. And so you want to motivate them. And so when I see this young man doing what he's doing, and then I see how our people acting like a spoiled Ibaraci, demonic energy that most of them have, then they say you are a bozo, and you it's not talented, you ain't one of us, and all this other nonsense. Yet they drinking themselves out, smoking themselves out, sexing themselves out, and they don't have nothing to provide for the place they stay in. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And so when you leave these type of communities and you get into the right action with the Most High, now they want to have a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? So let them have a problem with you, because you don't want to have a problem with the Most High through Christ. You get what I'm saying? And so in this motivation, all I can tell y'all is get to the Most High. Like Ringo would say, focus on your health, take care of your business, deal with the ladies and your family and the peoples accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Get down to business, more importantly, as well. And so I'm enjoying this lovely 75-degree weather. It's about to be 90, about 11 o'clock. So, yeah. What a day to wake up into some great sunshine, and it's nice outside and nice inside, and just it's gratitude. It's gratitude. You know, to wake up on this Monday to talk some motivation with y'all. And I appreciate those last night coming through on a live stream, the fellas and the ladies. It was an interesting conversation, so to say. And I was, saying some things that may be controversial at the same time. You wanna make sure you got your stuff together when you deal with the opposite sex, and vice versa. You ladies with the men with the ladies, and let the person make the decision. Let the ladies make the final decision, and you be good to go. And I realized that, what I'm saying, when you don't force things and you let things happen naturally, you get a lot more things done. You get to see your more availability, if it makes sense. And so keep pushing yourself to the great limit. Shout out to the go-getters. Shout out to the men that's going out there and getting it. Shout out to the ladies that's going out there and getting it. Shout out to the powerful couples that's going out there and get it. Shout out to y'all. See, I'm seeing a lot of people out here now, because my shift is early today. And I'm seeing a lot of go-getters out here, because, the go-getters come out early. Sometimes during the, afternoon, you see different type of availability. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, shout out to the go-getters, y'all. Yo, make sure y'all like the video. Just give me a second. Shout out to the go-getters out here. Shout out to y'all. Keep on doing your thing. Right in my log, what's going on. Yeah, shout out to y'all that keep doing your thing. Keep making things happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a lot of go-getters out early, the transportation, business side of things. Men and women making no excuses, as to what they're doing. Hello, how you doing? All right now. You see what I'm saying? So like, y'all, man, y'all gotta get it in, man. Y'all gotta get it in. Y'all gotta step your numbers up. When you go, before you go into the site, have that conversation with the Most High. Or when you leave the site, or midway, during your break, take a sip and say, hey, Most High, man, you always got me, man, for real, man. Most High, you always got me. When I ain't think I was gonna have this, I ain't gonna have that, you got it, man. He got you, man. He got you for real, man, because you gotta believe, man. Y'all gotta believe in one another. You can't believe in the Lord and Christ if you don't believe in one another. You know what I'm saying? And that's the main thing that I expect to see more. And just keep looking at your numbers, man. How can you better your numbers, you may ask me. Hey, Rollo, how can I better my numbers? You got a vehicle, make money making your vehicle. Even if it's 2 hours out of the day. Even if it's 2 hours out of the day, you could do the Uber Eats, the DoorDash. You could do Lyft. You could do other contracts. Even if it's 2-3 hours out your day. That could put gas in your tank. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, there's so much. There's no way. All right. There's no way in 2025 that you mean to tell me you can't make $1. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. What's up, Running Up 360? There's no way in 2025 y'all tell me y'all can't make $1 right now. When you get up, you get situated, and you can't make $1 right now. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the excuses. It's like most conversations with these people on these panels. I try to give it the benefit of the doubt. At the same time, I'm like, nah, man, these panels, these are excuse panels. I'm going to talk about that today. Excuse panels, man, or excuse live streams. Yeah, that's a great topic. Excuse panels, excuse live streams. Because, see, I realized that it's so much of that going on that I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to play no clips because I'm just going to give y'all an explanation. I once had those excuse panels and excuse live streams from people or myself, you know, taking it for a grain of salt. Like, oh yeah, you know what? That's true. That you right. Agreeing with nonsense back in the days. And that don't get you nowhere. Agreeing with people that always making excuses on live streams or panels. You get what I'm saying? You gotta listen, y'all. If you got a phone, it should be making you money. I always tell y'all this. Y'all don't realize that your phone's supposed to be making you money too. Your computer's supposed to be making you money. Your phone's supposed to be making you money. And your car's supposed to be making you money. You don't think these people that's successful don't have transportation business? I know people personally that got Turo, they got PassSplit, they renting out homes and buying out properties. They putting their money in investing. I mean, y'all, man, look, man, there's no way you can sit here and tell me that you cannot make money not only on the internet, off the internet too. Off the internet too. Combine your resources. Like I see more women getting into this Turo business and PassSplit and, you know, having multiple homes and multiple vehicles being rented out. And y'all dudes be online, most of you, and you're not even making $1. How can you not make $1? So let me tell you something. I'm making money on the internet, off the internet, at the site, other things I want to get involved in to make income, you know, doing shows. And come on, man, fellas, you can't get on the ladies if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. That's why I'm balanced. I'm feeling balanced. A lot of men complaining, yet you complaining about the women. What do I see? What do I see in the day? The motivation. It's coming from the ladies. It's not to say men I talk to ain't motivated. It's just that I see more women get into it. They serious about this. They're not waiting on you to figure it out. They got to do what they got to do, because most men want to just wait on the kumbaya. You know, they're on that Ibarasi trail, and that's why it's harder for a man to listen to you on these panels or on a live chat. Unless you're complaining about something, that's when they want to listen to you. That's when they be like, yeah, tell it. Yet they're not motivated to get themselves out of that situation they're in. You know? And that's why what Ringo was talking about last night don't surprise me. These guys want to be women. I told y'all this a long time ago, man. You got a lot of men, they can have children, they can have a wife, you know, they can have kids, and they still into you. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. This is why a lot of things is going on the planet. This is why a lot of people is retrobated, debt-based mindset. So That's all I gotta say, y'all. Y'all keep your head up. I see Running Up 360 in the building. What's up, Running Up 360? You out there in the Tampa? You out there in Tampa Bay doing your thing? You know, shout out to Tampa. Shout out to the other side. You know, Saratoga, Fort Myers, and all that. Lakeland and all the counties over there, the towns over there. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Jacksonville, you know, St. Augustine, Palm Coast, Daytona, Orlando, Miami, all the counties of Florida doing their thing. Uh, we know that the Panhandler is a different vibe, you know, shout out to them. At the same time, y'all, man, shout out to the South. Shout out to you folks that's in the northern states handling your business to the best of your ability and staying away from the Ibn Rossi crowds. Who I got for the championship? I didn't put no money in for it. I didn't put no money in for it. Now, if you ask me who's going to win, I say Houston. Houston's going to win the championship. It's Houston versus Florida, right? It's the Florida Gators. Where the Gators from? Where the Gators from? Florida? Because I haven't catch up to college, to be honest. If you putting on the ticket, I will put for Houston. I'll put for Houston. Oh, you got Gators for the ticket? How much you put down? How much you put down for Gainesville, Florida? The only reason why I say Houston is because, if I'm not mistaken, they got the best point guard. See, when you look at college, you got to look at the matchup with the point guard. I believe Houston got a better point guard than the Gainesville, Florida team. You know I root for Florida. It's just that I just think Houston going to win. They're going to give it to Houston, man. You know, the playbook. We'll see what happens. It would be great to see that Gainesville, Florida team win. That'll be, you know, Florida going to be on my behind. Why are you picking, well, you in Florida, why are you picking Houston? I'm looking at, you know, how, you know, these sports betting, the script and all that, you know. You had, I think it was LeBron, or not LeBron or Draymond. You had NBA players said that there's a lot of things that comes along the playoffs and the play-in and all that stuff, you know. You can kind of know what's going on, even though I haven't watched college basketball. Just by me saying it, and I know Running Up 360 watch college basketball more than me, I just know just a little bit, just enough to know that based on the spread, it's a close game. I do believe that it's going to be a low-scoring game between both teams because they could play defense. That's why they're in the championship. So, hey, if you get with Gainesville, man, I want to see you win. Yeah, I got to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if Houston win. I would not be surprised if Houston win. And that's great. 1-2 punch. Number one, economic. Number two, economic going head-to-head. We're taking over, y'all. We're taking over. Number one, Florida versus number two, Texas. You know what I'm talking about? For real. So anyway, y'all, man, Running Up 360 ain't gonna say how much he put. So if you win, send me some of that to the Cash App. Hit that Cash App if you win. I'm just kidding with you, man. You always support when you can. Yet, yeah, man, y'all get to the money, man. You got a car, you got movements, you got phones, you got computers, you got laptops, you know. Make some money from it, y'all. I don't want to hear, I can't make $1, Rollo. I can't make $1. What? If you can't make $1, we can't even have a conversation. You know? I see ladies ain't making no excuses. They like, look, I got to get this dollar today. I'm going to be doing what I need to do to get this money. I ain't going to sell myself short yet. I'm going to talk my talk, do what I need to do, and they get that money. And fellas, it's not hard for us to make money in great decision making. You just wanna be so pacified that you don't that's why you don't get the best decision. Because you want to be pacified with your decision making. You know? We was assigned to basically get things done and relax when it's needed to be. What's up? What's up, Fable Studios? What's up? This is that chill in your face type of motivation that some of you need to hear. Especially you drivers on the road, man. Like, yo, all you truckers, you should be investing in stock and bond on your company. Get your RFAs up. You know what I'm saying? Get your savings game up. Invest in yourself. Invest in your significant others. Invest in your house, man. Invest for your future generations so that when they come up, you could teach them before they get their hands into what you work so hard for. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. When we look back at this content, it's gonna be fire, man. I'll be out of here soon. So get ready for that fire afternoon. We're gonna talk about the panel situation, the live stream situation. A lot of people making excuses, on these YouTube streets. And I'm like, yo, we ain't get this far to be quitting. And you got a bunch of men, oh man, the world is against me. And I'm tired of hearing that, man. That thing is old and played out. Oh, the world is against me. You don't want the Most High against you. That's who you don't want against you. That's the main person you don't want against you is the Most High. For real, for real. All right, man. And so, if you up today, give praises to the Most High. You get the opportunity to get things situated, figure out, yo, man, make sure your phone make you money, your computer make you money, your car make you money, the place you work at is making you money. It should be beyond that. You should be making more beyond your working money. Your working money is supposed to take care of whatever responsibilities. To get some play money, let me teach y'all something. To get some play money, you got to be active. Get on the computer, get some great play money so you could invest in your business on the internet. That's when you're going to have a growing channel, more opportunities to deal with people that have serious bread. They're going to invest in you. Why? Because you're investing in what you got going on. They see that you're making the sacrifices, like how they make sacrifices, and you're gonna bring more opportunities not only to yourself, to those around you. You know? So, hey, look, fellas, ladies is about their business. Let's get to your business, and then you got time to play. You know what I'm saying? Get it on with a woman. Getting on with a woman should be like the least of your thinking, because you're gonna get some if you're doing what you're supposed to do. I noticed the more guys talk about it in a way of, man, it's one thing, you want to get some. Yet the more you think about it, the less you get it. The less you think about it, the more you get it. If that makes sense. When you young guys, yeah, you're gonna get some from a woman. That shouldn't be the number one thing in your mind. The number one thing should be on your mind is, okay, I got this lady. Is she gonna stay around? If so, let me do my part. She gonna do her part, and it's gonna build up to that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, don't even worry about it, man. Cause it's like it's like when you get some, you're like, okay, what's next? Like real talk. Like if you talk to any man that gets some a lot, he like, okay, I'm used to getting some. There's something else that you want to do to keep that fire going, to get that spirit going. Because having some with a woman, it relaxes you. It gets you calm from all the work you've done. You deserve to get some. At the same time, it should not be number one, because what does the Bible say? A man that loves pleasure becometh a poor man. Why? He become poor in spirit. He become poor physically. His health is messed up. His money is messed up. His relationships is messed up. And then he goes into drinking a lot, smoking a lot, watching corn, all that stuff. And then the ladies, same thing. Lusting, 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 lusting. Your diet becomes poor. You start not looking the way you used to look because of your decision making. And you men too. Both parties. So with that said, y'all, stay motivated, stay on point. Brian Royalty to the people, we the business. I'll holler at y'all later on in the afternoon. Keep winning. Let's go. Thank you for liking the video. If you support via Cash App, the Venmo, or you hit the GoFundMe is in the community tab. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the goal, and I'll catch y'all in the afternoon. We're going to have a very important discussion. Peace.